Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting five. We've got Smith, and it's O'Neal in at the center position. And for Richmond, Mo Bamba out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Hardaway in at point guard. Richmond with the ball. Here's Bird. O'Neal pulls it in. And here's New York now. Pass to Arenas. Here's Kemp. Smith outside. They get it again. Arenas passes to Smith. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, that's what Smith does best. A long-range specialist who loves to square up from outside the three-point line. That is showing up again later. Wow. Well, it's clear that Porzingis has some athleticism. That dunk right there, ferocious.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Kemp. Here's Arenas from downtown. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Bamba. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
And guys, that's how you throw it down with a little something extra. And with the windmill, too.
He just reversed it as well.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Smith outside. Pass to O'Neal. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Smith no good.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Porzingis banked it in off the glass. Porzingis has got his second basket of the game.
This is what an offense is supposed to do. You look for a high percentage shot, and Porzingis the beneficiary.
And Richmond making a change here. Irving's checked in.
Second team foul. Into the lineup, your home team, number 2. Kyrie Irving.
Three-pointer. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 6 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him. That's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Kemp. He's guarded by Irving. Shot from the wing. Rebounded by Richmond.
That's got to frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And the three-pointer goes.
That's a confident shot from Porzingis, and when he's pulling that quick, you know he's feeling it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Tipped away. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
Checking in for the away team, number 24, Jonathan Bender.
Now a timeout called by New York.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Here's Bender, covered by Bamba. Out left to the wing. To three, Smith. He can't hit that time. Richmond on offense. And he dunks it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith outside. Lets the three fly. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Pass to Bender. There's the triple. Here's O'Neal. Porzingis grabs the board. Carter against Smith. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis.
7'3" is Porzingis, and he can see everywhere on the court. Trust me, everywhere. Nice zip pass there.
And stolen by Irving. And they're pushing it up for the finish. And the finish by Irving.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Fires for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Bamba, that's good.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
New York trails by 8. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now a timeout called by New York.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And New York has possession. Pass to Simons. Here's our test. Here's Korver. And here is Irving. Launches a three. He buries it from three. Irving's got 5 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's Richmond. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Richmond's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Carmelo Anthony out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Bird, and it's wow!
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Here's our test. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Inside. And here comes the break. Here's Korver. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Bamba's checked in for Adebayo. New York making a switch here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, Kyle Korver at the line is lights out. And if there's guys on the floor you don't want to foul, Kyle Korver would be the one.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Bamba. Here's the three. Tries to keep it alive. Now here's Anthony. Takes a three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
There's Simons with a three. Connects from downtown. Simons has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Simons says hello. Great answer.
Richmond leading by 9. Here's Worthy, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Simons against Irving. Here's Kemp. No points yet. The shot no good.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now a timeout called by New York. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Carter on the wing. Jacks up a three. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Arenas. Oh, it's blocked by Bamba. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Carter on the wing. Here's Bird. It's hauled in by Fall. New York trails by 11. Here's Artest. Some solid defense from Bamba. Pass to Carter. Launches it. Gets the three to Fall. Carter's got 5 points.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
1:35 left in the first half. Here's Artest. Puts it up. New York again can't hit. Adebayo with it. No points so far. Bamba. Carter from outside gets the three ball to go.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
And here's New York now. Trailing by 17. And stolen by Bamba. By himself. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Arenas passes to Kemp. Will it go? Arenas shot is off. Richmond leading by 19. The three from Bamba. Offensive rebound. Bird, that's good. He's got 9.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Pass to Arenas. Shot clock at 6. From down low. And no good, trying to use the glass.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Kemp from 13. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Richmond. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back after this word.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot wrong. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. New York trails by 21. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, and it's Bamba in at power forward. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And for the Knicks, we've got Smith, and it's O'Neal in at the center position.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Outside Hardaway. And it's New York with a rebound. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now.
Penny Hardaway, his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Arenas. He has 6. And there's the lob, and stolen by Bamba.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Hardaway's shot is good. And here's New York now. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Here's Arenas. Down low. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Now a timeout called by New York. Booker, he's checked in for Richmond. Here's Arenas. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Smith passes to Arenas. Here's Kemp. Can they get it? And he takes it up and lays it in.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Porzingis. Oh, and Porzingis powers it home.
Porzingis at his size, that time impressive on the move.
Porzingis has gotten everything to drop so far, shooting 4 of 4. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has got 8.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Outside Booker. It's picked off. Here's Arenas. Booker defending. Arenas passes to Smith. Off the mark there with a 3. Richmond with the ball. Left side Carter. Pass to Bamba. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Substitution for the
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Smith no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
O'Neal pulls it in. The 3 is up. Smith no good.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Pass to Bamba. Fires from deep. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. 11 points in the game.
Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Bamba's gone 1 for 3 from deep tonight. And stolen by Booker. And Booker with the jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. First one falls, and Richmond making a change here. Irving's checked in, and that's good as he hits both shots. Richmond on offense. They're on a 14-6 run. From the arc. The offensive rebound. Outside Carter. The three. Knocks it down from distance. Carter's got 11 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Richmond.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnovers. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
Carter, high post. Pass to Bird, three-pointer. And Arenas pulls it down. Here we go. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New York shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Richmond. Here's Porzingis. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Simons. And stolen by Porzingis. To the paint. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
There's Simons with a 3. Drains the triple. Simons has got his 2nd basket. Just 4 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Irving for 3. And so it's Richmond in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. Back to the game after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Devin Booker out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Anthony. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Worthy in at the 4 spot. Pass to Smith. Here's Kemp. Here's Korver. And again, New York with the triple.
Get some scuba gear out. That is deep, but it's Kyle Korver, so you know he has a good chance of making it.
Here's Worthy. Here he goes. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And stolen by Anthony.
Oh, incredible! Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. Here's Smith. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Barrett. And he lobs it up. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th. For 3, Smith.
Good show of strength and confidence from Devin Booker that time. I like to see him active on the defensive end.
Anthony misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Here's Kemp. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And here's New York now. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Irving. Booker for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Now Smith. Pass to Fall. Here's Kemp. Clock at 6. And stolen by Adebayo. Irving for three. Kemp with a rebound.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Goes up from the top of the key. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got his first points in this one.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Worthy passes to Booker. Irving against Smith. Booker for three. On target from range. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
O'Neal, he's checked in for New York.
Second team foul. Checking in for the away team.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
O'Neal.
Pass to Korver.
2 minutes remaining in this ball.
And here's O'Neal.
2 minutes.
Up and in on the layup.
Outstanding job by Korver in how he swings the pass over to the most open man on the court.
And Irving has got the ball here for Richmond. Takes the three. And it's New York with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Smith. The three-pointer off the mark.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Kemp. Smith outside. No good from outside. Richmond with the ball. Anthony finds Adebayo. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. From beyond the arc and then some.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
That's tipped. Here's Irving. And the finish by Irving.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Worthy passes to Anthony. Irving looking around. They set the pick. And he's going for the oop here. Adebayo with a steal. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Adebayo.
Oh, great concentration from Irving. He's focused on the rim, not the contact. Love it.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitutions for the away team.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the fourth. A nice shot by Smith.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now here's Adebayo. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Arenas. Booker defending. Pass to Kemp. Here's Artest. And so it's Richmond with the W. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Kyrie Irving. Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. And tonight, it'll be Richmond going up against Seattle. Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, the starters for Richmond. They've got Kyrie Irving. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Bird in at the 3. And for Seattle, we've got Michael Porter. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Now here's Doncic. Allen on the wing. Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Hits the trifecta.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And just like that, Irving's got his next bucket. His instincts are so strong. The moment he's got the look, he just pulls up.
Now here's Doncic. He's got 5. Abdul-Jabbar. Yep, that one's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Allen, the pass to Doncic. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Tries again. Can't hit from in close. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Richmond. Hardaway, the pass to Bird. Up and over Porter. And it's Bird missing. The ball's knocked loose. He goes up. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
And how about that for two-way basketball? KP picks up the steal and takes it himself.
Here's Doncic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game. Anthony's checked in for Richmond.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Porter outside. Adebayo grabs the board.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
No coverage that time. Irving's got 9 points.
An opportunistic player in the open floor. Once Irving sees a chance to score, he jumps on it.
Seattle on offense. They trail by 6. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Porter to end the run. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Turkoglu, the pass to Doncic. Inside. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing... once again, that he's a legitimate...
Kyrie Irving got injured. I was going for the 50 points with him, too.
Shot blocking threat.
Time called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. Seattle making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Richmond. Carter comes in for Irving. Outside Hardaway. Kept alive. Here's Adebayo. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
That's the spot where Adebayo can do the most damage.
Doncic against Hardaway. Allen outside, puts up a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Carter finds Adebayo. Hits a 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team. The ability to knock down jumpers.
1:19 left to play in the first. Hardaway against Doncic. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game. Seattle making a switch here.
Substitution for your Supersonics.
We've got 1:08 left in the opening quarter. Allen outside from deep. Knocks down the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Richmond leading by 5. Adebayo from long range. Here's Anthony. Pass to Adebayo. Fires the 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
And stolen by Hardaway. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Doncic. Richmond getting their last shot to go. Davis misses. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Richmond. 10-point lead. Adebayo from long range. Davis with a rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. They get the rebound. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Seattle shooting their first free throws of the game now. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Right side Booker, over Doncic, and it's good. But hang on here, the officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And it looks like...
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And B.A., you can argue against...
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Richmond. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Richmond.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
And now Allie LaForce has an update on Kyrie Irving. What do you have, Allie?
The head athletic trainer for Richmond let me know the status, and the diagnosis is relatively mild, a bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
We've got Davis. He's out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So for Richmond right now, they've got Bam Adebayo, Kyrie Irving out there with Anthony. And it's Bird in at the 4. And here they come. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Turkoglu. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Good.
And Adebayo showing another element of his game. Nice vision to set up the bucket.
Seattle trails by 9. And Seattle calls time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
On defense, the visiting team. It's stolen. Outside Carter. Beyond the arc. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Some changes for Richmond. Porzingis is checked in for Anthony. Hardaway comes in for Carter. And it's Devin Booker in for Irving.
Kristaps Porzingis, Penny Hardaway, Devin Booker.
Davis against Hardaway. And finished off by Davis.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Booker with it. Watch by Wallace. Porzingis for 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Porzingis has got 7 points.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
Here's Davis. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Adebayo from long range. Seattle pulls it in. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game stand catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right.
Doncic with the bucket.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Anthony's checked in for Richmond. Kyrie Irving comes in for Booker. Richmond leading by 8. Irving looking around. And again, no good by Richmond.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
For three, Allen. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Irving. This one for three. Wallace pulls it in. And it's Seattle with the ball. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 10. Drops in the 3. Adebayo's got 13.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
And Doncic has got the ball here for Seattle. 11-point game. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half of basketball. Knocks down the long J. Allen's gotten his second bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Out to Anthony. Fires the 3. Doncic pulls down the board. Allen outside. Pass to Wallace. Doncic against Irving. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Richmond making a change here. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. Three-pointer off the mark. Richmond leading by 7. And here's Hardaway for 3. Oh, KP with the 3.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he drops it first. So both free throws good from Allen.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Adebayo, no good. Wallace, left side. The 3 is up. The shot misses. And so it's Richmond finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
And he was a beast on the offensive glass in that first half. How can they slow him down?
Yeah, look, even when you put a body on him, he finds ways to extend possessions.
They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. Seattle trails by 11. And for Richmond, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hardaway in at the shooting guard position. Porter pass to Abdul-Jabbar, and he goes in for the dunk.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
And for Seattle, we've got Michael Porter, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Doncic outside. Takes one from 10 feet. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Hardaway, the pass to Bird. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Seattle calls time here. You look at Kristaps Porzingis. What a contribution.
Well, now the question is, How do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Porter finds Doncic. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Porter outside. And it's Bird with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it. And you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
And it's hard to... Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Irving against Doncic. Oh, deflected. Abdul-Jabbar uses the glass on the layup. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
Here's Irving. 12 points for him. Porzingis passes to Irving. Misses the 3.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Pass to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Abdul-Jabbar's got 10.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
In transition, here they come.
Yeah, good pressure from Irving on D, coming up with a steal and starting the fast break.
And it's Allen with the ball for Seattle, trailing by 17. And here's the fast break for 3. And again, it's Richmond with a 3.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Yeah, they did a great job of controlling the pace throughout the game and keeping the defense on their heels.
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Down low. To the inside. Here's Hardaway. Back to Adebayo. Hardaway, the pass to Adebayo. Outside Porzingis. And again, it's Richmond with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And Seattle calls time here.
And there's nothing more frustrating for a coach than seeing his team giving up a bunch of second chance points. That's going to be the main topic during this timeout.
Anthony's checked in for Adebayo. Doncic outside. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
Irving for 3. And again, it's Richmond with a 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And here's the fast break. And Anthony slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic passes to Turkoglu. There's Davis with the 3. And again, Seattle with a triple. Richmond on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Irving for three. Seattle pulls it in. And the ball's out of bounds. It was last touched by Anthony.
Substitution for your Supersonics. Number 3, Gerald Wallace.
It's intercepted. For three, Hardaway. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Richmond right now, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Carmelo Anthony, and it's Carter in a two-guard. Richmond leading by 22. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway, but that one was too easy.
Doncic against Hardaway. Pass to Allen. Here's Wallace. Doncic outside. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Richmond. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Hardaway. To the wing, right side. Adebayo with it. The three. Doncic pulls down the board. Adebayo's gotten 5 shots in 13 tries. Doncic passes to Wallace. Here's Turkoglu. And he drives in. Good D by Porzingis. Jordan against Adebayo. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The 3-ball. Oh, another miss by Adebayo.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Some changes for Richmond. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Booker in for Hardaway. And stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Booker. And here's Carter. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3, Booker nails it from 3. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Richmond.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Doncic against Booker. Pass to Allen. 5 to shoot to end the drought. And he lays it in.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Allen defending. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Carter.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now Adebayo. To the paint. And the big finish by Adebayo.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's foul number 2 for him. And Richmond making a change here. Irving's checked in.
Checking in for Richmond. Number 2, Kyrie Irving.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Allen outside. Off target from three-point range.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Adebayo from long range. And again, it's Richmond with a three.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, he drains it. His sixth make in 9 tries so far.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Pass to Adebayo. Let's go with a three. Offensive board. Lets it go from deep. Seattle pulls it in.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
First personal foul, third team foul.
That's good from Porter.
At the line for 2, Michael Porter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Adebayo, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Irving with it. Picked up by Allen. The three. Irving, no good. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's guarded by Irving. And that one drops.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
What you admire most about Kyrie is his creativity. He sees the floor so well and sets up his teammates effortlessly.
Takes the three. And he can't get that one. Adebayo against Doncic. From deep three-point land. Adebayo, no good. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Time called here. Richmond decides to talk it over. They lead by 26. All right, guys, what do you think?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds